How's it, guys, and welcome to the stream. Apologies for a bit of a delay. There was a technical issue on PlayStation side and we couldn't actually get connected to the server, but it is fixed now. So 171 tickets for LGD and 158 now for AoV. This is a bit of a surprise, eh, Dutch?
Freaking believable. So we've been experiencing some problems of our own, but I think AoV have got their own problems to worry about right now. So,
yeah, apparently there's a couple of people that are experiencing this PSN outage on connecting to or broadcasting from your PlayStation tonight.
Yeah.
So again, guys, apologies for that, but we're going to bring you the rest of this game, which is at the moment extremely close.
Surprisingly close.
This is unbelievable. I think this is a match about bragging rights, and whoever takes this either remains with the bragging rights, or we're gonna have new champs, and this is gonna make for an interesting Discord tomorrow. I think I better fill up on data because things are gonna be going absolutely insane.
Roast channel's gonna light up prop.
I'm just checking here at C, and we've got AoV taking over C, but LGD have got Butters and Duff, and LGD just been cleared off of C here, so at least LGD are going to make a push to C though from Butters.
Yeah.
And it looks like Freak Lax or Feet Lax, Fake Lax. Okay, I'm good with the names, but as we all know. But geez, what a game. I'm absolutely gobsmacked at what's going on. This is insane. And it's still close though. Still very, very close. 216 to 199, 217, 200 to 217. And this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Woo. And we've got Reppin X over here. Not Reppin. Who told me, oh, he just gets taken out there by, who's that? By Fake Lax. Good show there. And we got Aquavars. What is Aqua? Is that Aquafresh?
Yeah, Aquavars.
Yeah, that is Aquafresh.
That's why they call him Aquafresh. Toothpaste. What's Colgate in Afrikaans?
No, I think it's still Colgate.
Yeah, I think Colgate is Colgate.
So guys,
in Africa, everything is Colgate.
I'm on D here, where Tech and a couple of the other AoV guys are taking back the D point. So if you see some action elsewhere, just direct my camera there, and I will try my best.
Oh, but Repinex just getting taken out there. We've got Japes, Vision, and Grimstriker with Tackleberries alone. They're coming in there in the numbers. I think they're going to take him out here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, gets taken out by Japes.
AoV take over Butter quite nicely, but it's still each of them owning 2 objectives.
Yeah.
Yes, mate. Look at this. Look at the ticket count, though. I mean, this is close.
This is a one for one. This is unbelievable.
One thing I haven't seen. Sorry, Dutch.
No, AoV's just taken secured Edward. They just cleared Newcomb off there, and we've got Japes over here, and they've got Butters as well. But LGD will make a move back here for Duff, I'm sure, because as long as they got 2 points apiece, these tickets will stay marginally close the whole time. But AoV,
like I was going to say, the stream, since obviously the viewers were, due to the technicalities, unable to see, LGD, that was their first push at Edward through this game. They haven't really pushed it at all. I don't know if that's their game plan.
An enemy soldier.
Yeah, definitely. But AoV is starting to make a push from Duff up to Butters because LGD are taking it back.
Ticket count almost equal. This is incredible to watch.
So I'm in the AoV tank here at the moment, who's just, it looks like he's guarding a little bit off the Delta flag. Just sort of aiming there towards the ridge.
and he's pushing into Butters now.
Yeah.
This This is Syrian, but we so named him Sea Dog. Quite a good tanker. Who's LGD's tanker actually?
Aquafox is and Progressive.
Okay, but
LGD is going for Edward.
Outnumbered at Butters, and they're going to push Edward. Clever move. Just try and avoid that. And LGD just lost the lead now, but it's still anyone's game. With them taking Edward and having C, it'll start bringing the tickets much closer than what it is already. I think we're gonna be in for an absolute shocker here. This is going to be insane. Oh, and just getting pushed off of Edward there. Unfortunately, we're trying to take back Butters.
I see that Edward is not being kept at the moment though. They cleared the guys off, and then I think they're waiting for some of the guys to come in from the back and just cap it, because a couple of the AoV guys cleared the flag and then started running off back towards Bravo. I think that was either a very good tactic or an instinctive move.
Yeah, well,
taken out of Edward. LGD is going to take Edward back for a little bit.
It's a clever move, because as long as it's in the red to AoV, as long as you clear the objective, it'll always clear back to red.
Yeah.
It'll never go down. Oh, Delta!
We have lost
Hitting into
objective
the
Charlie.
tree. I've never seen that before. But Crystal Milan jumped out of the plane, but Mashiaim taking him out there. And Mashiaim's the only one on the objective here. And it looks like they're going to take it. And they've got Butters as well. But AoV taking Charlie. And we'll go back to 2 apiece. But Terra Nova just doing some damage there, but not managing to take anyone else. And Nukem Darren and Mashiaim on objective Edward, and they're doing quite well just to cap the objective and stay alive.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see Delta in his plane again now. And speaking of, looks like that's Delta up ahead.
Sorry guys, can I perhaps just ask one of you? I've got the camera, my hands full with the camera tonight. There's so much movement. If one of you could just watch the stream for us, for the guys communicating with us on the chat, that'll be great.
Yeah, I will gladly do that. I'll gladly do that.
Now.
Oh, you're already
Sorry
on
guys,
there.
we forgot. Yeah, we sometimes
Oh,
a little bit foolish. Yeah.
And the mist is coming in. This is going to make it even more interesting.
Definitely. There we go. Sorry, ladies and gents. Whoa.
I don't know if there's any interesting comments on the stream thus far that you want to call out, Dutch. I'm sure there's people with opinions.
Yeah, so we've got Human Hate now on here, obviously everyone's favorite meme creator.
Yeah.
Go LGD, go LGD in sexy cheerleader voice. It's a pretty not a sexy cheerleader, but
It's
unfortunately.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Get the bar off the bottom. We can't see who you are spectating. MJM. We'll call out who we are spectating. Unfortunately, we had to run into this quite quickly with the PlayStation issues.
Well, guys, let me just fix that for you.
Who's ever? And it looks like we got a lot of support here, and a lot of people watching. Hanru Forster, no DLC weapons. Yeah, definitely, but no DLC weapons. Unfortunately, we got to make it fair for everyone, and not everyone has the DLC weapons.
We are losing
Dutch,
objective
did you
Charlie.
really name it Avo? Was that you?
No, someone commented here. Who is Avo?
Yeah, no,
We
it
have
says
lost
Avo
objective
versus LGD at the bottom of the stream. Have a look.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, it'll be changed. It'll be changed.
I don't know if you guys
Things were done in a rush. Apologies.
I don't know if you saw in the Discord, Stacky's played for AoV for a little bit. He created his own little clan.
Oh yeah.
Back it.
Yeah, Baggett.
Nothing, a little bit of banter, nothing wrong with that.
And we've got here a... Who is using Federal? I don't think anyone, but these are two top competitive teams. No one's using Federal. Please spectate Aras. And everyone wants to see Aras. So...
Aras. Right, so let me see if I can find him on the battlefield. Gents, if you see him somewhere. I unfortunately don't have my team locator switched on at the moment, and I don't want to interrupt.
He is at Butters in the back left, closest to the bottom of the screen, and he just died.
Which normally happens when I get close enough to someone to spectate them. So let's run with Ripper Jack here for a bit.
Oh yes, I need to see some of those marriage proposals that he
haven't seen some of those for a while.
Yeah, no, Ripper Jack obviously being well veteraned and seasoned.
Guys,
in the slide.
Thanks for calling out the fact that you couldn't see we were spectating. I have fixed that now, so you will see the names at the bottom of the screen. We have also fixed the AVO, the AVO instead of AoV, so that's been fixed as well. Thanks for calling that out. Apologies again for a little bit of a late start on the stream. We were in a bit of a flat spin because of the issues on PlayStation at the moment, which a couple of people are experiencing, not being able to connect to live streams via the party. But we've managed to get a workaround to still get to show you guys the game, which is at the moment still less than sort of 30 tickets apart, right? I mean, it's a hell of an exciting game actually.
Yeah, no, this is, we've got 24 tickets in it, and it's still, I mean, AoV got most of the objectives, but C and D being taken simultaneously here by LGD. And this is gonna be interesting going into the next map, because the next map is it's infantry only, it's Argon. So I'm really looking forward to this. And King Sparrow, how you doing, bud? King Sparrow just giving a shout out there, howdy people. We lucky you, brother. Started the stream a bit late, but hey.
Interesting. I noticed now AoV doesn't have a single medic.
They don't.
Not a single one. Not a single one.
I don't see how their pilot flies dismissed.
I don't know either.
Well, I'm with the pilot at the moment, and I can tell you that this guy has some skill, because I cannot see where he is, and how he knows that he's not close to the ground, I've got no idea.
Yeah, that's my problem. I hit it into the trees, kill a few pigeons.
I'm actually going to switch to back to the tank, or perhaps to one of the other guys, because you really cannot see a thing in that plane.
Yeah, I'm on Sea-Dog now, and he's just taking shots up to what looks like Butters from Charlie, and he's just standing on Charlie guarding it.
Yeah.
But it looks like AoV have managed to hold down these three objectives long enough just to give them a bit of a lead so that they can take this map to the end. And it should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to the Argon Forest map. Yeah. Infantry only. That's where
that's will
become a big... Oh... And Sea-Dog just doing a lot of damage with the tank. Oh, taking hits. And there's guys flanking to the left of him, but he's taking hits. I don't think he's too worried about those guys for now.
No, I think AoV definitely got this. Definitely got this.
We have lost
with 3 more tickets to go.
There we go.
And there we have it.
First map to AoV. Well done. LGD obviously being closer than what a lot of people would have thought. I mean, their difference there is what most teams would get. Only the difference in positive points. But definitely a good game by AoV.
Yeah.
And LGD as well. Unbelievable. We're going to go to Argon Forest now. And this is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I'm so excited for this map.
Guys, you'll see that tonight. I'm actually not going to close the score screen. The bar at the bottom, you'll see there the score has just changed. AoV 1, LGD 0. So I'm going to leave the in-game scoreboard up. You know that normally in our streams we sort of take them off, but I know a lot of guys are interested in seeing the kill death ratios, who had how many kills. Unfortunately, still no scores, you know, with the server situation as it is, but nonetheless, at least you can see the kill-death ratio, so I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. But very even. Not what I think AoV is used to seeing from the opposition.
Look, I mean, LGD is a hell of a good team, right? So, I mean, I don't think AoV ever thought that this was going to be a walkover. And I mean, I think they were prepared for fighting hard, right? LGD, I mean, that last game, it was so close. You know, one or two bad decisions, and that could have gone either way.
Exactly. 100% agree with you there, yeah. Definitely.
And here is the map of commentators' curse.
Yeah, when we can see what we're spectating, it's a pretty good map. You usually just hang around C, right?
Yeah, I normally just keep it around C, keep it in free camera so that I can follow them to B and follow them all the way back to Duff.
Yeah, guys,
those are the only open paths.
Guys, if you have some people that you want us to spectate, please ask us on the stream. But please bear in mind also that on this map it is a little bit difficult, just because of the map layout and the amount of, you know, sort of trees and bushes and stuff around. So we're going to try our best. Let us know what you think, and if you want to see something specific or a specific point. Dutch will keep watching the stream there for us and just call it out, and I'll do my best on the camera side.
And Captain Boss just commenting, saw someone in Evo with Cronus Max. Please review all the Evo players' footage. Everyone calling them Evos now, so I think the memes are being worked on right now. I haven't seen a comment from Huminator, so he's probably looking for pictures of avocados.
Yeah, he's busy. He's busy there. He's busy there. My apologies to the AoV team. We were caught off guard by the PlayStation technical issue, and my fingers were typing faster than my brain was thinking. So, you know, apologies for that, guys.
But you know what? At least Evos
you've started a whole new train.
It happens, right? I guess.
And Emil Willewagen, I'd like to see LGD take at least one. So would I. If this could go to the third, this would be an absolute amazing game. And
I think that the potential exists. If you look at the last game, LGD is very structured, and they actually compete well with AoV. I'm personally very surprised. I know LGD is a good team. But I haven't really seen them play very much. So a little bit biased, but yeah, no, that's gone now. That's gone now. These teams are very equally matched.
Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a game changer. I think if LGD are going to take it, it would be on this map here, on Argon, because their infantry play is phenomenal, and they're probably the only ones in Clan Wars at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I shoot myself in the foot, but they're the only ones who can actually give AoV a proper run for their money.
Look, I don't know about that. I mean, I think there's a few other teams that have the potential to, whether they, you know, sort of have matured to the level. Because look, I mean, LGD is a mature team, right? I mean, these guys were established, I think, in 2010. So they're not, you know, they're not new guys, right? I mean, they're mature as a team. They've been playing, you know, together for a while. So I think there's a number of other teams that has the potential to do it. It might be a thing of that they have to play together for a little bit longer, get a little bit more mature as a team. I mean, what I'm trying to say is I don't think it's a skill thing. I think it's just, you know, the guys have been playing together for a while, so they obviously know each other and they have better gameplay together. But I think there are other teams
they're much more cohesive with each other.
Yeah. But I do think that there are other teams that definitely has the potential to, you know, sort of give the same go, right?
Definitely. I also think that AoV also playing the amount they did in the European servers and the European tournaments, that's helped them grow a lot and get a lot of experience, because those are some proper teams they play against on that side.
Yeah. So we just wait. Looks like we're waiting for one LGD player to spawn back in. It's 12 on AoV side, 11 on LGD. AoV obviously playing American at the moment, and LGD will be on the German side. once they spawn in.
I've seen every single one of these players, of these 23 that are in the server, wreck pub games. These are probably some of the top players in South Africa. Just wreck everyone.
Yeah.
These are the players that empty servers.
Yeah, no, very much so.
Rage quitting is a real thing, man.
Yeah.
Very real.
You come into a server on a Sunday, it's been a long day. You know, you just want to play a chilled game of Battlefield, and you come in and all these oaks are in the server, and you just think, oh,
No,
this is not worth it.
rage quitting is, the struggle's real. The struggle's real.
I'm fortunate. I'm dying Dutchman, so I die a lot. So I've come to terms with that.
Look,
But
I'm with you. I mean, I always feel that, what we're all about, right? We're all about promoting South African players and promoting the game, and I feel to do that, everybody needs someone to practice against, right? So I feel I'm doing my duty.
Yeah. You have to.
I'm there, practice away.
yeah, in fact, they owe the credit to people like us.
Yes, I agree.
Because we have
As
made
average Joes,
fun.
without us, they wouldn't look so good.
We've allowed you to shoot us in the face time and time again. Enough is enough. The community is done. We are going to shoot back now. But we talk about making the community better, and I know there's a lot of like now and then animosity towards AoV and sometimes towards LGD, but because anyway, success will always develop like a hate following, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. But I jumped into a party the other day. I was busy flying on what was it, Empire's Edge, and it was Football Pilot and Delta's Quinning in the air, and obviously I couldn't even get past my own spawn in the plane without being shot down. So I just messaged Delta and I said, but just leave me and I'll leave you, please. So I didn't do that. They kept shooting me down. So I joined their party. And you know what? I think if everyone actually had the same sort of mentality, if you actually join a party with other clans and other people and get to know the people and talk to them, you start to develop an idea of actually these people are actually people.
Yeah.
And him and Football Pilot, Delta and Football Pilot were actually giving me flying lessons, which is lekker. I've changed my controls and stuff. Now I probably fly into every second tree instead of the first one, which is great. So, the Oaks are willing to help if everyone's willing to learn, I suppose.
Yeah.
But we also have to look up to guys like this. I mean, although there is, like you said, animosity, and especially between the two groupings of players, there's a lot of backward and forward banter, gets a bit personal sometimes. But I know personally, I look up to these players. That's where you want to go one day.
A lot of
you want to be able to work this cohesively.
There's a lot of respect as well, right? I mean, you can banter all the time, but I mean, when the guy's out on the battlefield and he's, sort of knocked you 5 times, I mean, there's respect, right, as well. So
yeah, a bit of anger and a bit of rage.
Of course, that as well. You do it with respect, right?
Yeah, no. You do. I've sworn with my TV thanks to these two clans more times than anything.
All right, guys.
I
see that they are 12 aside now, so they should be spawning in any moment. Hopefully, we'll just keep watching that board. These are two very mature teams as well when it comes to spawning at the right time, making sure they spawn in when everybody's present, being ready as a team before they play. So I mean, I didn't expect them to loosely jump in.
Yeah, no, they won't. They're all well communicated and they know what to do. They know what's on the line.
Yeah,
I think both teams know what is on the line for this especially this map. Now I'm sure everyone's hearts are racing.
Do we know which team chose which map?
St. Quentin would have been AoV, I'm sure, because they seem to enjoy that map. And Argon LGD, because I think they also dig this map, and this is one of those marriage proposal maps. It's very picturesque and beautiful, yeah.
Right.
So we got AoV on the left, spawning on A side, and LGD on E side in the red. So let's get it started. Let's see what these people have got to offer us in this match.
So I'm running here with Tech, and you see, this is interesting to me, is that these guys, what I like about the way that that AoV plays, is that the guys who, they have dedicated roles, right? I mean, nobody's stopping at the flag to cap it. There was clearly an instruction that someone should be capping the flag, but the rest of the team are just pushing forward, right?
Yeah. So a lot of guys all pushing towards C. I think they both know if they take C, that is what's important right now. Charlie is such an important objective on this map because it's the controlling point. It's the halfway point between the two objectives.
A lot of smoke here on the LGD side.
Yesterday they all took smoke, eh? Yeah. You even vape, bro. That helps the Assassin pushing forward. And it looks like they've cleared quite a bit of LGD off here. Assassin's still alive on the free. Oh, dynamite! But Assassin's getting taken out of the bridge. Only Shady left. LGD is clean. We've got Sea Dog. He gets going up around the back there.
We've got the LGD guys on the bridge here. They are putting down smoke, covering a bit of their bridge for themselves, but they are busy capping C at the moment. But there are some AoVs guys coming in from the flank somewhere. Let me just find them because I see the C flag is going down. There we go. There's so much smoke here, guys. I apologize. I'm doing my best to give you a good view of what's going on.
Try viewing from the, if you look from the side of the bridge, so center to the side, just between the V of the trees, just a little bit back off that, because then you're able to just pan left and right.
Yeah.
But AoV just cleaning LGD out here, and Progressive getting Langentorp up, but having to retreat a bit, but he's a bit outnumbered there. Yeah. But LGD back on the bridge here, jeez, I don't know how
they were quick,
get so many numbers so quickly.
Yes, they were quick.
I mean, AoV went to clean them out there, and then all of them are back here all of a sudden. And there we've got
AoV trying for that, and LGD expected that also coming around for that.
So we've got Electro here with a difficult job of being at the flag.
Yeah, that's not a place you want to be, especially with a team like AoV that's so point sharp with their shooting. But he's going on. Oh, Weapon X just taking them out there with the sniper.
Yeah, but he got revived.
LGD's medics are bloody good as well, eh? I mean, they revive immediately. As soon as someone's down, there's a medic nearby. Takes them out. But Charlie getting taken back now, just with Shady on top. But LGD also starting to cap Butters.
Yeah.
And Duff hasn't been touched by AoV.
AoV made an attempt now, and all of them got taken out quite quickly by LGD.
There is one LGD defender inside of Bravo, yeah.
Oh, and
but he just got taken out.
Coming behind Aras and Dapes and Progressive, just taking guys out on the bridge here. And we got Shadier left, but Mashiaim's going to come take him out. And all of them back onto C. And also, you know, it's important, some people don't realize, the more people you got on an objective, the quicker you cap it. So they're trying to keep their numbers on the objective so that they can cap it quickly and just move off into a defensive position. Yeah. But Mashiaim in a bit of trouble here and just getting taken out there by Mr. Milan.
AoV's taking D as well. So they on their way to capping all three.
Oh, and the tickets are going to run when that happens.
We've got Longneck Prof here at LGD who's going to try and the Delta point. I think he's trying to get some guys to spawn on him. I see Newcomb Darren has just spawned on him as well, so there are at least two now here by the Delta point trying to take that back.
I don't think AoV actually got the points. I don't think they can spawn on it.
No, they didn't.
But Tacken are coming in from around the back. Edward side, they flanked.
Yeah, so now we've got three Aquafast, Langneck Prof, Newcomb Darren, we've got Progressive as well, we've got Hayden and Tackleberry from AoV pushing him back into D, so outnumbered a little bit. Let's see what... but there was just a whole lot of spawns going on.
Oh, and the spot's gone.
Oh my
That was just
word.
unfortunate. And AoV just gonna take back the point here, but they're taking Butters and they're taking no, they're not taking Duff back. They're taking Charlie and Duff. But LGD pushing, like keep getting in AoV's face. They're not letting AoV settle.
And Darren
AoV
just took out a couple of AoV guys. There was some more guys spawning in. Progressive came in from the low end. It's only Tack left now. It's now Tack and Nukem Darren one on one. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, and Langneck Prof uses his spawn, but so does Tack. So 2 on 4 at the moment, 2 on 5. And
Butters
taken the
taken by LGD.
Guys, I'm going to head back over towards Charlie or Bravo. I think that's where the fight's going to be picking up again.
Tickets are exactly equal at this point.
Yes, it's so close, man.
AoV with a slight lead.
It's so close. And you know, I love watching games like these, right?
Inside,
because I mean, it's not a walkover, right?
Imagine how the players are feeling. I mean, we're anxious and tense. I know my heart rate's a bit up. I don't know about you guys. But imagine physically running at that bridge, seeing LGD coming to you like that.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, but they've got the numbers, They got the numbers now on Charlie, and Butter's just getting capped back. They got to start, although mind you, with 3 tickets in it, this is absolutely frighteningly close.
So LGD has indeed pushed back, and they are capping C at the moment. So these guys are, yes, they're relentless in terms of getting back onto a point quickly, eh?
Yeah, they spawn, they get back onto the point, and they're clever. They use a player to create a spawn, and then they spawn all off of that.
So
because a lot of teams, ourselves included, we've done that before, where you just run into objective, everyone gets wiped out, and you've got to go all the way back.
So they have just capped Charlie, and they are now pushing into Butters with some numbers.
There's a lot of them going in.
It's just...
They've even left Charlie completely undefended because they get back to these objectives so quickly. There's no point in leaving defenders around.
And the Hulls Assassin and Aiden just getting onto the C flag. And there we go. As soon as they see the flag being capped, they want to push out of Butters and go there. We've got Grim Striker and Aras and Sea Dog doing some good work here, but getting taken out with a marriage proposal there. And who was that? Grim Striker. Good work there.
Yeah, that was.
But Hulls Assassin and Aiden, jeez, and here they come again. Where did they spawn from? They must have someone hiding in the woods. Because on Charlie there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And they were just in Butters just now.
I think Butters will be capped by AoV. And there's a fight going on at C. I want to say big surprise, but it's really not.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the contest point for this map, and it makes for bloody good viewing.
But LGD back at Bravo, man. Again, I mean, they just moved so quickly. I mean, AoV obviously, you know, they every time there's a push on their flag, you know, they've got the numbers back there and they push back the guys. But I must tell you, I'm impressed with the speed at which LGD at the moment is getting to the flags.
Definitely. And they're taking Duff back and they're taking Butter now. So maybe they can own 2 points for a little bit, and that will allow for that catch up. Because AoV have just pulled the slightest of leads, but not a lead that if you make one little hiccup, it's tickets for you.
Can I just tell you that I just saw Purple Pilot as an assault killing, I think it was Grim from LGD, and it was very strange seeing Purple Pilot run. It was the strangest thing.
Yeah, these are... But that's the thing, these guys practice and they have set things for their guys and that's just how it goes. And that's what makes these teams good. So And I mean, their infantry, you know, Oaks give a lot of cut, oh, but he can only fly. Well, here's the proof. He can do a lot more than fly.
Exactly.
These Oaks are brilliant.
Yes, but there's some LGD numbers coming back into Charlie, yeah? Charlie was just capped by AoV.
They keep coming from here. I wonder what's going on around this little mound here. New Talk Steve. Like,
Is Aquapark not camping here on this little mound and waiting for them and letting them spawn on him?
I don't know.
Let me,
I don't see any.
let me try and fly
Oh,
back
just
over
getting
there.
taken out there by Chris Milan. Yeah, Aquafarm just got, Aquafresh just got taken off here. But they keep coming from this side. There must be like a little tunnel or something that they're coming from. I mean, yesterday.
Guys, at the moment, I mean, it's
numbers
it's
is
super even, right? I mean, the tickets are so close. LGD are holding one flag, AoV holding the other, and the contest around C at the moment, but it's close.
Yeah, this is the closest game I've watched in a long time with this much action. It is unbelievable. And again, they're coming in their numbers down to Charlie, and they don't run so linear. They sort of split and they come in with flanks and they run around. So here it looks like they're coming around for the flank. We got the rest of the Mafia coming up. Getting
Rip just got taken out by Darren.
There.
He's running away.
That top class is unbelievable. Way evil with a sniper. No, he doesn't.
So we've got a couple of LGD guys and a couple of
fairly unguarded
AoV guys here on
just
Delta.
taking out the aquaparks. Oh, and we got Newcomb Darren at the bottom. He might be able to create a spawn for them. And we got Langenprof going up there. Langneckprof. And Langneckprof just taking out two Oaks there. Sea Dog and Crystal Milan. But they will be getting quick spawns. These Oaks are also very quick to spawn on each other, so their communication is absolutely tip top.
Absolutely.
Because these guys spawn immediately. As soon as there's one guy left, there's Oaks busy spawning on him.
Look, they will probably be communicating last man sort of all the time, you know, and I know that a lot of the teams are, you know, really sort of practice that when they hear that, you know, it means that the next time you spawn, you're spawning on your friend, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And also they get off the objective. It's very seldom you see that the one individual will stay on the objective. They'll find some cover, wait it out, get some support, and
right.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be in the obvious. But MJM just asking a little bit of first person, please.
Sure.
And Nikhil Boy Joy North. Now, we'll just call you Nikhil. And more smoke coming in, and as soon as you see the smoke, you know there's LGD players nearby. It's like Batman's call sign. Smoke, and then there's the guy ready to kick ass.
they've used a lot of smoke. I didn't realize that smoke was such a big thing.
Well, you know what, in all honesty, this TTK update, they nerfed the grenades more. So, you're getting 50 damage with a grenade when it lands pretty much right at an oak speed. So what's the point of a grenade? I mean, everyone wants that lucky kill and the explosion. When you can actually offer your team cover and safety and offer yourself a way out and safety as well.
Okay, but let's be fair. Every time they smoke on a pub server, you generally die in it because it gets thrown terribly.
Yeah. But still, a grenade can land at your feet, and that's 50 damage. An impact hits you, that's 50 damage. Do you get headshots for grenades? I wonder.
We'll try. You know, I can join a server, we'll try and we'll let everyone know in the next stream.
That'd be pretty cool, like a ping and then an explosion.
Oh, we'll try it. I don't think you can throw in real life very well, so we'll see what you can do with the help of a PlayStation.
Yeah, you also can't kill people with a repair tool. I found this out. Found a little sneaky sniper hiding busy camping, and even though I was on him and I tried to repair tool him to death.
Oh.
But you used to be able to. When the game first came out, you were able to use the repair tool.
Yes, you were. Actually, in the beginning, you used to be able to... I mean, I saw a headshot with a flare gun once. But that actually, I don't think you can do that anymore. I think they took that away.
The shame.
No, that's absolute shame. I mean, that's like Game of Thrones shame. You know, I mean.
Whoever got a headshot with the flare gun wins Battlefield. Hands down.
They win. They are in charge. About down to the king. Or queen.
And these oaks are just going back. But LGD have managed to pull a little lead here.
AoV.
So they pulled a little bit of a lead here, slight, but with that 100 tickets to go on AoV side, it can still change very quickly. But they're just defending the Charlie objective so well now, and they've started to get into their rhythm.
I mean, there's about 50,
and LGD looking just a bit more space.
Yeah, I mean,
now.
There's about 50 tickets between the two at the moment. AoV leading with that 50 tickets. But again, you know, in 50 tickets is one wrong decision, right?
Exactly.
On LGD, push for Butter and Charlie. If they get all three objectives for a short amount of time, then they'll be equal again.
Yeah, then the tickets are back, and Visions is on Charlie, yeah? But is he looking behind him? He is, he's showed here. And just tries to get off the objective, but getting taken out by trusty grenades.
And AoV is taking all three objectives.
They are pushing hard now.
See, this is that small mistake.
But there's a massive battle here at Duff, but it looks like LGD will be taking it back. We got Tackleberry in the pillbox, just getting taken out by Progressive with a little marriage proposal there.
Let's just head
back
over to D.
Denied.
They nerfed the sliding a bit in this update. It's not as smooth and efficient as it used to be.
It does not feel like it when people are sliding into me. It feels all the same. Folks are sliding left and right and forwards and backwards. It's awful.
Oh, and Progressive
and
just getting the
one
kill.
LGD guy down. And there's another Vision just spawning onto them and Aras. And now they're going to push the next objective. But with 50 tickets to go, it's a little bit of a fast start if AoV will manage to
I'm
take.
trying to give as much first-person view as I can, but you know, they call it the curse of the spectator, right? As soon as you go onto someone in first-person view, they get killed.
Yeah. So for to get the third map, let's just all view AoV in first person, and we should be able to get that third map going.
That's not a bad idea.
With 30 tickets to go, I don't see LGD pulling this one back now. Unless they're able to cap all the objectives. But AoV has done well to just sort of cluster them enough to split up their game plan. Because the way they were running in the beginning and the way they're running now is not the same. They're very split up and quite far apart from each other. But that being said, I don't know how many people can come within 50 to 100 tickets. Never mind the amount that you guys are on. But
look, I mean, there's 10 tickets in it, and I have to tell you, I mean, AoV really played well tonight. But I am extremely impressed with the way LGD hit. The speed at which these guys got to the flags, the numbers that they had on every flag, they were very impressive, and especially against a team that can overrun you, you know, as easily as AoV does. These guys kept their composure, they kept fighting, but well done AoV.
Yeah, definitely. Well done to the AoV guys. It would have been nice to see a third map. I was rooting for LGD in that one. But I believe Clan Wars, there'll be the playoffs.
Yes.
so there will be
Correct.
knockouts.
So the idea with the way the structure of Clan Wars works is that we had the original seeding games to get everybody into proper divisions and get the guys aligned in terms of actually having some good games. Then of course we now have the weekly playoffs, or the weekly division plays, and that will get us to a point standing at the end of the term individually, depending on which division you fall in. That might be 8 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever may be the case. In the case of this guys, they've got about 6 weeks left, and if there are two teams that are equal on the table at the end, there will be a playoff. The way that the ladder works is if there is a clear winner from the table games, that will be the winner for the season. But if there are two teams that are equal, they will then have a playoff. Now, by the looks of it, if LGD go ahead and they win every other game that they are facing, then these guys should face each other off on a playoff, if I work it out correctly.
Oh, but has AoV lost the match though?
No, they have not. I mean, we never know, right? I mean, chances are that. I mean, I don't want to say they'll never lose a match, right? I mean, it's not that sort of game, is it?
Yeah, no.
So
I would love to see these guys play again towards the end, because obviously strategies are going to get better, and things are going to get heated. But as for those two games, I think LGD have made their presence now properly sealed and noted as a truly competitive team in the community, and I think big things can happen with LGD and AoV
man,
both.
I really enjoyed watching this game, man. It was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that was brilliant to watch. Have LGD and AoV played against each other before?
You know what? Actually, I don't know. If they have ever, they did it very quietly and nobody knew.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think this just set up a bit of a like
banter and all of that. It doesn't seem like they've played each other, but hey, we never know. They could have sort of had a secret little get together, but if we could have this game over again in before the release of the next Battlefield, I think the scores will be pretty much you would be unable to call it, and I think. But
I was actually almost unable to call tonight, right? I mean, because I've been watching a couple of LGD games, and I've been watching AoV as well, and I mean, I knew it was going to be close, but at the end, AoV took it. Well done to them. LGD, very well played, guys. For those of you who are watching the stream with us, again, apologies for a slight late start because of technical issues with PlayStation and not being able to connect to it. I think that is what we had for tonight on the stream. Dutch, I don't know, any last thoughts from your side?
Nothing on my side except for great game from both teams. Really enjoyed it. A lot of learnership in the stream here. I think a lot of teams can take from these two teams now that they've played each other. I think a lot of guys are going to be watching this and sitting with a pen and paper at work, not doing their work, and trying to somehow how they're going to take some tips from these oaks. But well played to both teams, and really awesome. I would love to see these guys before the next release and well into the next release of Battlefield to see them have it out, or even sooner. End of Clan Wars. Come on,
we can make a plan, right?
If we could have a final.
Sweep from your.
Just fiddle with the scores.
Sweep from your side, bud.
Yeah, no, I agree with both your sentiments. I think that this is probably going to be the most watched stream ever on the Battle Bros channel, just to learn. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for the community to learn as a whole. But yeah, awesome game. Thanks for them to let us stream this from their side. It's quite nice. Yeah, thanks to you guys, and yeah, beautiful game. Both teams played really well.
Really
guys,
awesome.
Dutchman, thank you very much, man. It was a pleasure as always having you on, and even though we had some technical issues, hell of a fun. I mean, I never let the opportunity pass, right? Zweep, from your side as well, man. Thanks for joining us. Great to have you here.
Yeah. Thanks
Cool,
for having
man.
me.
Guys, I'm Yakasal for Battle Bros. See you on the battlefield.
Cheerio.